In the final months of World War II, an armored train was said to have left the German city of Breslau carrying a secret cargo: gold, jewelry, priceless artwork, and possibly weapons or classified documents. Its destination was somewhere in the mountains of Lower Silesia. But according to the legend, the train never arrived. Instead, it entered a hidden tunnel near the city now known as Wałbrzych. The entrance was sealed. The tracks disappeared beneath the earth, and the train was never seen again. For decades, people searched the mountains for it. Most found nothing. Then in 2015, two treasure hunters announced that they had finally located the Nazi gold train, and a government official said he was more than 99% certain they were right. By early 1945, Germany was collapsing. The Soviet army was advancing from the east, while Allied forces closed in from the west. Cities were being evacuated. Documents were destroyed. Factories were abandoned. And valuables stolen during the war were being moved, hidden, or transported deeper into German-controlled territory. Breslau, now the Polish city of Wrocław, had become a fortress. According to local legend, a heavily protected train left the city during this chaos, carrying valuables that could not be allowed to fall into enemy hands. But somewhere between Breslau and Wałbrzych, the train disappeared. No confirmed cargo list has ever been found. No official railway record proves the journey happened, but the geography made the story difficult to dismiss. The mountains surrounding Wałbrzych are filled with tunnels. During the war, Germany began constructing an enormous underground project beneath the nearby Owl Mountains. Its code name was Riese, German for giant. 7 underground complexes were carved into the rock between 1943 and 1945. Long passageways, concrete chambers, blocked shafts, unfinished rooms disappearing into darkness. The project was never completed, and its full purpose remains uncertain. Some sections were intended for protected military production or command facilities. Other passages may never have been fully documented. The tunnels were real, the secrecy was real, and after the war, many entrances were damaged, buried, or forgotten. That made the mountains the perfect setting for a legend. Over the following decades, stories began circulating among miners, railway workers, and local residents. Some claimed to remember a restricted section of railway during the war. Others spoke of a tunnel branching away from the main tracks near the 65th kilometer of the Wrocław to Wałbrzych railway line. Theories multiplied. Maybe the train carried gold taken from banks. Maybe it contained stolen paintings and museum collections. Some even connected it to other missing wartime treasures. But every version of the story had the same ending. The train entered the mountain, the entrance was hidden, and everyone who knew its exact location either disappeared or took the secret to the grave. For 70 years, the gold train remained a local legend. Then 2 men claimed they had found it. In 2015, Polish explorer Piotr Koper and German explorer Andreas Richter approached authorities with an extraordinary claim. Using ground-penetrating radar, they believed they had detected a train-shaped object buried beside the railway near Wałbrzych. The object appeared to be approximately 100 meters long. They would not immediately reveal the precise location. Instead, they requested a percentage of the treasure if their discovery proved real. Images from the radar began circulating. To some observers, the outline looked unmistakable, a long metallic shape, buried underground, exactly where the legend said the train had vanished. Suddenly, this was no longer just a story told by local treasure hunters. The Polish government became involved. Poland's deputy culture minister, Piotr Zuchowski, announced that he had seen the radar images. He said he was more than 99% certain that a train existed beneath the ground. He warned that the site could contain explosives or other dangers left from the war. Police restricted access as treasure hunters began arriving with metal detectors. News crews traveled to Wałbrzych, hotels filled. People began imagining what might be inside: gold bars, jewels, stolen paintings, weapons, perhaps even treasures missing since the war. After 70 years, it seemed as though one of Europe's greatest mysteries was about to be solved. But there was one major problem. The government had seen a radar image. Scientists had not yet confirmed what the image actually showed. A team from the AGH University of Science and Technology in Krakow examined the site. They did not rely on one radar image. They used several methods. Ground-penetrating radar to search for underground spaces, microgravity measurements to detect possible tunnels, magnetic instruments to identify the enormous quantity of steel that a buried train should produce. A locomotive and armored railway cars would not be subtle. Even beneath layers of rock and soil, that much metal should create a powerful magnetic signature. But the expected signal never appeared. The scientific team found no evidence of a steel train. Their later published analysis also concluded that the supposed tunnel did not exist at the surveyed location. The shape that had captured the world's attention may have been nothing more than geology, interference, or a radar image interpreted through the lens of an existing legend. Koper and Richter were not convinced. They believed the scientists had searched incorrectly or had missed the train. In August 2016, an excavation began. Heavy equipment entered the site. Large sections of earth were removed. Cameras waited for the moment machinery would strike concrete, metal, or the entrance to a forgotten tunnel. For days, the team dug deeper. They found soil, rock, and natural formations, but no tunnel appeared. No railway cars emerged. No gold was recovered. Eventually, a spokesperson for the search gave the result in 4 words: no train, no tunnel. Scientifically, the case appeared closed. The object detected in 2015 was not the gold train, but proving that the train was not at one location did not prove that it had never existed. The mountains still contain real tunnels. Some entrances remain blocked. Records from the final months of the war are incomplete. And valuable cargo was genuinely hidden and transported as Germany collapsed. Perhaps the train existed but was concealed somewhere else. Perhaps its cargo was unloaded before the railway cars were destroyed. Or perhaps there was never one train at all. Maybe separate stories about missing treasure, secret railways, and underground tunnels slowly merged into a single perfect legend. A train carrying unimaginable wealth, a hidden entrance, a secret buried inside a mountain. People have searched for it for generations, but until steel, railway cars, or cargo are actually recovered, the Nazi gold train remains exactly what it has always been. A mystery balanced between history and myth, and one of Europe's greatest unresolved files.